Good morning, everybody. It's morning of day 13. A little nip in the air. I don't think it got as cold as it was projected to last night. But we're just leaving camp. Up above the trees, it looks like blue skies. But I think we're only going to get maybe upper 60s, 70s. That's still pretty warm enough for hiking. And I do believe we are going to reach another milestone on this trip. Ooh, there's a beautiful sun. And shoot for another decent to big day. Possibly another 12, but we'll wait and see how that goes. All right, let me turn you around, see a little bit of the morning trail, and then push north. Morning sun makes the body feel good. All right, well, let's walk up on it together. That wasn't a trail up here, that was a rock scramble all the way. There she is. Wow, in person, finally. Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Oh, let me not blind you with the sun. Oh wow. All right, let's drop this pack and climb up there. All right, let's climb up, see what we can see. Bonus miles, right? Oh,
hey, guys. Yes, sir. Check us out, man. I need a couple of you guys. All right, got you.
wow.
Back to business. The mountain's harder than the steps are. You got two here?
Wow. The top is locked, but we're in the next landing up. Absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping it's not washed out. All the way back there to those mountains.
I believe in you.
Completely, utterly breathtaking.
Good view.
You see above all the trees, it's awesome. One step at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. It's the only way to get to Maine.
And you know what?
With all these railings.
He made it.
Put on that cliff.
He's here too.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Would have been the same without Yoda.
It's totally worth it.
Alright, here we go. Boom. Nailed it. I know it's only 100, but that's 100. Did the first 100 miles. I don't need those. That's awesome. So, let's see if we can get ourselves in there with that on the ground. There she is. 100 miles complete. Second milestone. Awesome. All right, pushing north. We'll see you down the trail. Let you walk with me for a while again. Trail's been pretty decent ever since leaving Albert Mountain. The climb up was a climb, hand over foot, bouldering. But ever since on the backside, last few miles now, and it's been a while, it's been fairly decent. Nice, gradual, semi-flat downhill. Working our way down here. We'll be stopping for lunch here shortly. Sun's been out. Skies are blue. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, coming into Rock Gap. Been a gradual downhill. We're going to go from Rock Gap over to Wallace Gap, get water there, and then we'll be in the final push to Winding Stair Gap. Paved road down here, but it's like a ghost town. You don't see anybody. Not that you expect to this anymore with everything that's going on. Nobody out doing nothing, everybody in quarantine. So. The trail itself is a ghost town and the trailhead's a ghost town. So. Alright, well, there's a dumpster, place to put trash. And there's a sign right over there. Let's see if we can get it from here. Rock Gap. Alright, so we just got water on the other side of Wallace Gap. So we passed through Rock Gap and we passed Wallace Gap. And then we hit the spring, climbing up. And we are on our final ascend before we descend into Winding Stair Gap. And that is Franklin, North Carolina. Sun's been out most of the day. It's been beautiful. Slight breeze, just enough to keep you cool. Turn around and show you what we're working with, and then we're going to get to the top so we can get to the bottom. Hang on tight. That's the trail, right up the middle there. Ooh. Carolina, you do have some spectacular views. Wow. That valley floor, that's beautiful. All right, why not one more water crossing before we get down into Winding Stair Gap? We can do this. Sure is pretty. All right, last little bit. Oh, feet dry. Haha. They're dry. All right, here we are. Coming in strong. Winding stair gap. All right, let's push it down around here to the parking lot and see what we got. Alright everybody, well I'm not sure what happened there, but that very last clip didn't record, got erased or something, but it's just not on the memory card. What you would have seen in that clip was me coming down the last set of stairs and turning right into the winding stair gap parking lot, where my wife was there waiting on me, and Chester's husband with the Polar Express was there, and the little group bubble that we were kind of with was already hanging out waiting on their rides. And what I was explaining to you there is that we're going to put a pause on our through hike. We're not quitting. We're coming back. We're just going to put a pause on it. With everything that's going on with the corona and the towns being shut down and supplies being limited and lodgings being non-existent and just the whole aura and ambiance about the trail and things that surround the trail, just humanity in general. Everything's on hold. Everybody's on quarantine, so it's not the same. But we are going to come back. Again, today's day was day 13, and we did a 12.2 mile day. Matched yesterday's 12.2, so 2 back-to-back records. So without further ado, let me go ahead and turn you around and show you the book. There we are. So as you know, we stayed at Betty Creek Gap Campground last night. Got down probably like 28, but we were up under the trees and the forest canopy, so it was pretty condensed under there, so we actually held a little decent warm bubble, so nothing froze is my point. That was at mile 97.2. We were at 4,300 foot, and we started the day off with a nice climb, and the trail was decent climbing, and we climbed all 4,800 foot, and we got to the bottom. We're coming into Albert Mountain Bypass, turning them pages, and that is when we climbed Albert Mountain Fire Tower. And that was not a trail, that was a climb. That was a rock scramble all the way up to 5250. That was probably the most strenuous part of the hike so far. You know, it was only 100 miles in, but that rock scramble up to that fire tower is pretty legit. But the view is worth it up there. I mean, you're rewarded with what you put in. So then we strolled on down out of Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Nice descent for most of the day. Keep you in photos. We passed up Long Brat Shelter. Stopped there at Glass Mine Gap for a little bit of a lunch. Just a little side trail, nothing fancy. Blew right on past Rock Gap. Saw a quick couple pictures of that. And past Wallace Gap and got water. And did our up and over. It was a nice long up and over, it felt like forever, down into Winding Stair Gap. Right there at 109.4 for day 13, where we were taking a temporary pause on the through hike in Franklin, North Carolina at my elevation 3690. It's on the roadside, paved road, highway US 64 right there, a nice little trailhead. Had my wife come pick me up, so when we resume, we will go back to Franklin, enjoy Franklin for a little bit, since we couldn't do it now. It was 100% shut down. And then we will return to the trail. Alright, so like always, I just want to say thank you for tuning in and watching. Again, we'll see you on the next one.